This is what I mean. I feel sick looking at this. I don't feel well in the stomach. I just ate as well. And I feel like I'm gonna be going in for seconds because look at this thing. Now, I wasn't actually going to cover this, but I feel like I kind of have to. Seeing that Minecraft is actually the reason why I even got into content creation in the first place. My first ever, I guess, video series was Minecraft based. I'd cover Minecraft snapshots, before the updates would come out. I've been there since the Redstone update. I just thought because of that and my commitment to Minecraft as a whole, it's been a pretty big aspect of my life. I'm just going to have to cover the trailer here for a Minecraft movie. That's what they're calling it. That's the title here on the YouTube trailer here from Warner Bros. Pictures. I'm not sure if they're actually going to be calling it that or just Minecraft or Minecraft the movie, but a Minecraft movie. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it definitely deviates from the traditional titling of video game adaptations. So they had the Super Mario's movie, Super Mario Bros. Movie, right? As opposed to this is just a Minecraft movie. It's just a movie, but it's Minecraft. What I do hate is the visuals of this film. I don't know if they're going to keep it like this. I don't think they have a choice. There's no way we can bully them like we did with Sonic. That was just one model they had to change. This is an entire environment and a ton of other models, and just it would be a huge job. They'd just have to redo the entire film if they wanted it to, adhere to what the fans would really want from a Minecraft movie, which would be more like, in my opinion, personally, would be Captain Sparkles and Try Hard Ninja, Fallen Kingdom music video. That's the type of thing I would watch for an hour and 30 minutes. And this, not really. I mean, it's definitely got the eye candy, but I think that's primarily because of its target audience being children. That makes sense, I guess, but at the same time, there's a lot of people like myself who have been committed to Minecraft for a while and are older, 20s, full-grown adults, who would have loved to see a Minecraft movie, but this is the result, and it's disappointing. I want to be excited, but I can't really be excited. So they got Jason Momoa, and we all thought he was going to be playing Steve, but he's not playing Steve. He's playing guy from the 80s who was a video game, I don't know, connoisseur. He's a goofy little character, and I kind of like that, right? It's cool. He's got that pink blazer, the 80s hair. It's cool, right? There's a very diverse range of characters that are coming into this movie, but at the same time, why does it have to be live action? That's the thing. They did not have to make this live action, considering the fact that the animation itself for the mobs, for the environments, they look really quite good. They didn't have to bring in live action. In my personal opinion, it just does not blend well. There's a huge contrast between when the character's in a scene, for example, between the actors and the animated CGI environment. There's a huge contrast. It doesn't blend well together. It looks like a poorly photoshopped image, really, or like a fan-made short film from 2013 for Minecraft. Corridor Digital, I think they're called, when they made Portal in real life, and then they also made Minecraft and Mario, like in real life type videos. That's kind of what this looks like, but I think Corridor Digital did it better, in a sense, than this, which is a huge studio, Warner Bros. And they couldn't even excel a YouTube channel from 2012, and it's still going, by the way, but they made these videos back in like 2012, 2013, 2014, and they still visually looked better than this. But I still love the game. I still think it's made a huge impact on pop culture and a huge impact on gaming as a whole. It set the bar really high for video games in general, but then the movie decided to go ahead and drop that bar. The game isn't affected, by the way, in my opinion. I'm still going to love the game, play the game. The movie's completely just detached from the game itself, I reckon. I don't think it should be attached to the game. Judging from a visual standpoint, the mobs, they're very trippy looking. They look like one of those 2012 video slideshows of like Minecraft mobs in real life, and it would have the blue title card at the start, and it would just fade in with aerial like text saying Minecraft mobs, but they're real. It's kind of what they look like, but then they also kept the blocky art style to the actual animals. So I've got the trailer up right here. So it starts off with this beautiful green glowing square. This shot's pretty cool, right? So it's got that photorealistic blocky appearance to it. It actually looks like they got a texture pack and like a really high resolution texture pack, threw that into Minecraft, put shaders on, and then like actually built this and then just did like a little recording like from OBS or something, which isn't a bad thing at all. And then decide to add some smoke effects, of course. As you can see right here, this shot is really nice, but then look at I'll turn off the subtitles. I'll also pop it into full screen. You see the live action aspect here in comparison to the CGI world, right? They could have just committed to the CGI aspect and not even incorporated any live action, and it would have been a pretty decent adaptation of Minecraft. But they look so out of place. I don't know if you see that as well. And this kid here with the blue pants and the red jumper, there's no shadow being casted. You can't see a single shadow. It's almost like they forgot about him. And he looks like he's just kind of standing on a green screen and they just kind of threw this render on top. It looks so off, and it could be because it's in very early stages of production. It might be refined a lot better, but I can just see how they could definitely improve that. I've seen shots like this executed well, and this isn't, unfortunately. I just had to say. That looks really nice though. So there's not Steve, and this is what I mean. I feel sick looking at this. I don't feel well in the stomach. I just ate as well. And I feel like I'm going to be going in for seconds because look at this thing. It's a pink sheep. Of course I had to pick pink, right? Not just a normal sheep. It's just the color. It's too much color. I feel all in one shot. Like it's already saturated enough and then they throw in bright pink. But that's pretty small. That's just a nitpick right there. But it just looks so off. So it's got the rectangular design, but then the photorealistic fur. It just looks so weird. And the grass is photorealistic as well, but that makes sense, right? But then this just looks uncanny because we're familiar with what Minecraft mobs look like, just pixel art, right? And what an actual sheep looks like. But this is just a cross between them, and it just looks really disturbing. I don't see how kids are going to actually like this because I know for a fact that, yes, it is adhered for the, child audience instead of, everyone who's ever played Minecraft before. But this, yeah, as a child, if I was, 8 years old, absolutely love Minecraft. Go into the cinemas, let's watch the Minecraft movie. I'll see this, I'm going to be shitting my pants because it just looks absolutely demonic. They all look inconsistently blurred in regards to, the camera. And even Jason Momoa is staring at the camera right now, But you can tell that this is a set prop, and I feel like the rest of these are just 3D renders. You can definitely tell. It blends in kind of well, because obviously it's just an environment, part of the environment. But when it comes to characters, like live action characters, that's where the line is crossed and you can really see the difference, and it's not aesthetically pleasing at all. Next year, so they've got a while to refine it if they really, really have to. I feel like they're throwing this out here just so they can get our feedback. And I would not be surprised if that was the case. If they were throwing this out so, they've seen the community react to the Sonic trailer. They completely revamped Sonic, and now there's 3 movies. So that was a success. They might be throwing this out and going, all right, do your worst. And, we'll read the comments on the trailer, which they have left on, by the way, as you can see. So it actually could be what they're doing, fishing for feedback. I would not be surprised. And this shot here, I paused on this before, and I just found it really funny because the wolf, has the rectangular design, and then his mouth looks just like a normal dog's snout. His mouth just looks like, I don't know how to describe it. It just looks normal. It's curving up and the bottom jaw is curving down. It just looks like a normal snout of a wolf. And the rest is like that. It's out of place to me. It's just a little detail that I noticed. That shot does go hard though. And then this, just watch. What is this? 2 buckets chained together. I've never seen that in Minecraft unless I haven't played it for that long and, he's just that's actually an item in the game. If not, then I've never seen this before and it makes no sense whatsoever. The only crafting sequence they could shove into this trailer is for something that doesn't even exist in the game. That's a bit of a problem. Like, this looks like, look at them. Girl, I don't know their names, right? I feel terrible. I should, right? I'm just uncultured, okay? Girl on the right looks like she's in focus, right? Just like the tree. Girl on the left looks like she's out of focus. So it just looks very out of place. And what she's wearing, I'm not sure who is responsible for the costumes. I mean, are they all from like different eras? Like one's from the 80s, she's from the 90s, she's from the 2000s or 2010s, vice versa. I don't know if that's the case. If that's the case, it's kind of cool, right? But they didn't have to stereotype the fashion, I guess. I don't know, because it just looks very off. And it also does look like back here, they just got a resource pack or a texture pack and just threw like in Minecraft and then just recorded it and then added like a post-processing effect where it blurs the background and then also added shaders. I've made that comment before, but it does genuinely just look like that. I paused at the wrong time. This is disturbing, okay? These are zombie pigmen, or I don't know what they're called now. They've changed the name. But they're just as disturbing. Their teeth are photorealistic. They look like actual teeth. And then the rest of them are like blocky. Like, dude's got like the flat head at the top there. And, you know, the broad shoulders. It just looks so out of place. And if this is adhered to the children and the younger audience, that's disturbing as hell. I'm sorry. Even I find it disturbing. I'm in my 20s. This is disturbing to me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Right there. I was going to make that comment. It looks exactly like, it's right behind me, isn't it? I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or if they're self-aware of how cheesy that is, but, and I really hope that he doesn't say that. But it is like, creeper, oh man, kind of energy there. But the creeper looks cool, right? Because obviously, here's what I've found, right? The things that do exist in real life, like sheep, look disturbing. Creeper doesn't look disturbing because it doesn't exist in real life. So all we really know is this type of version of it. My understanding so far is the mobs that don't exist in real life, they look fine. They're not as disturbing because they're all we know really is this. The nether does look pretty cool, if this is the nether. But is that an enderman? They do have enderman in the nether now, don't they? Fuck. And then we got Jack Black in a blue shirt. Hell yeah, that's what they did. I love going back to the costumes department. they scuffed it. I don't know how. I mean, what is Jason Momoa wearing as well? Like, I get it. He's from like the 80s and he's like stuck in the 80s. Got the haircut, got the bright pink blazer. But still, I think they could have done better with the closet.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
And he does the Dwayne The Rock Johnson like eyebrow.
Steve.
I'll be honest, I do like how they're implementing comedy. They've always had a bit of comedy in Minecraft. It's always had that sprinkle of a bit of wittiness to Minecraft, so they've sprinkled that in with Jack Black's performance and just in general as well. So I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the comedic aspects being implemented, because if it was purely a serious movie, just with a serious plot line, we've got to defeat the Ender Dragon, you know, together we are Minecraft, maybe Minecraft was the friends we made along the way type thing, that just wouldn't have been functional. But yeah, they've sprinkled a bit of comedy and self-awareness. The tracking's good though, like the camera tracking, that's good. They've executed that well. You can tell that the camera tracking's pretty good. Like in this shot especially, they've done a good job with the camera tracking, but there's just a lot. And everyone I've noticed have been comparing it to, people have been comparing this to Borderlands, the movie adaptation for Borderlands. Apparently I'm not going to want to see that at all. So admittedly, it is pretty difficult to make like a movie adaptation of a game where the art style is pixelated. That's going to be tricky to do, but they could have easily just done the Fallen Kingdom Captain Sparkle's, you know, music video type of style. They could have done that, or Minecraft story mode. Even that looked kind of better. I've noticed people in the comment section of this video here, the trailer, are saying, "Oh, I can't believe I'm going to have to apologize to Minecraft story mode." So that's where this is at. I just kind of wanted to go over the trailer and discuss my opinions. I think it definitely just needs a bit of refinement. It might be good. It might be terrible. It might be good bad. One of those movies that is so bad that it's good and something that you can get high and just watch, you know, and then have like 2 bags of Doritos next to you, right? Something like that. It could be that. We don't know yet. We've only seen about 1 minute and 20 seconds of it. So yeah, that's the Minecraft movie. A Minecraft movie. I'm definitely gonna watch it, no matter if it's pure crap or if it's actually pretty decent. I'm still gonna watch it. Just, you know, I'm a committed fan. You know, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it once it comes out in April next year. So yeah, I'll catch you guys then.